In the realm of beverages, none shine brighter than Prime, a brand masterfully marketed by megastars Logan Paul and KSI. The year 2022 saw its release, propelling the product into unprecedented fame. Yet, lurking beneath the surface of this sweet triumph lies Prime Energy, a 2023 edition boasting a staggering 200mg caffeine hit, more than twice the caffeine content of an 80mg Red Bull. The initial days of Prime's presence were marked by frenzied stock depletion, leaving supermarket shelves barren and resellers pocketing substantial sums by auctioning bottles on eBay at exorbitant prices. These astonishing scenes of demand painted a fairy tale success for the dynamic duo of Logan Paul and KSI. Earning over $250 million in its debut year, the Prime brand seemed invincible. It marked an astounding redemption for Logan Paul, especially after the infamous Japanese forest incident of 2017. And as they've matured, Paul and KSI have distanced themselves from their social media careers somewhat, with both striking up a boxing rivalry in the mid to late 2010s. Paul has also joined the WWE as a wrestler, attempting to change his brand into something of an athlete, which is why Prime's association with Worldwide Sports seems an intentional marketing strategy related to his public image. However, in the realm of fame, scrutiny is the cost. In various corners of the world, unease simmers over the high caffeine composition of Prime Energy, a drink clearly intended for a young audience. With Prime Energy's entrance in early 2023, the saga took an unforeseen turn. The beverage carried a caffeine punch that rivaled even the most potent energy drinks on the market, beating the Rox brand Zoa, which carries a paltry 160mg. This is where influencer marketing, and celebrity marketing at large, can become dangerous. Such a formulation seems poised to captivate an impressionable, young demographic, raising concern. Despite a small label discouraging consumption for those under 18, reports abound of kids defying this warning and indulging in Prime Energy. Instances of the energy drink infiltrating schools have become commonplace. The crux of this predicament lies at the intersection of influencer marketing and the power of celebrity endorsements. Logan Paul and KSI hold the reins of influence, with millions of devoted followers hanging on to their every word and move. The American Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's warning that thousands of adolescents aged 12 to 17 land in the emergency room due to the energy drink-related issues annually further underscores this concern. Delving deeper, it emerges that the Prime brand isn't entirely under control of its public faces. Ownership of Prime resides with Congo Brands, with a substantial 60% stake. This behind-the-scenes ownership contributes to a complex web of responsibilities, including distribution and production. To navigate the storm of potential controversy, Prime's strategic decision to release Prime Hydration first appears calculated. This move, tinged with health-oriented branding, perhaps sought to downplay any risk. However, with Prime Energy following suit, the brand's credibility wavers, as the beverage touts its dangerously high caffeine content as an alluring trait, a bit like the explicit content stickers on old CDs, making them even more attractive to younger listeners. Prime's alignment with youth sports organizations adds an ethical dimension to the discussion. By associating with organizations catering to young individuals, the brand positions itself as an aspirational icon for adolescents. This association, however, can inadvertently lead to their exposure to not just Prime Hydration, but also Prime Energy's potential harm. The link between the two offerings creates a pathway for young consumers to explore the less healthy alternative, which could result in a spike in energy drink-related emergencies among adolescents. The fact is that adolescents are already one of the largest consumer bases of energy drinks, as is asserted in the journal article Energy Drinks in Adolescence, What's the Harm? The authors found that in 2013, the European Food Safety Authority commissioned a survey of 32,000 youths in the European Union and found that 68% of adolescents and 18% of children consumed energy drinks, and the average amount consumed per month was 16 ounces for children and 71 ounces for adolescents. That is a hell of a lot of caffeine for young people, as the study also found that 12% of adolescents consumed energy drinks 4 times or more per week. Of course, Paul and KSI have addressed the scrutiny surrounding their product many times, and correctly claimed that the high amount of caffeine is nothing revolutionary or out of the ordinary, considering how other products have just as much caffeine as their own. The point they're missing, however, is that whilst it's comparable to other competitors in the market, this is precisely the problem. kids are going to be guzzling down levels of caffeine deemed totally unnecessary by health groups and expert studies as a result of their influence as a creator. Paul even goes so far as to suggest that the issue perhaps lies with retailers, and that they should be responsible for controlling caffeine intake at the point of purchase. Influencer marketing is a fascinating blend of aspiration and manipulation, with parasocial relationships serving as its cornerstone. Parasocial relationships are defined as fans investing their emotions, time, and energy in influencers, who can remain oblivious to this one-sided connection, seeing their audiences as numbers on a page instead of close friends. Logan Paul and KSI exploit these parasocial bonds, tapping into their colossal global fan base to market products. This unique power dynamic is a potent tool that can be used for both good and ill, as it grants influencers unparalleled reach but also demands careful consideration of ethical implications. Not to mention Logan and KSI, the faces of Prime, frame themselves as underdogs in the struggle against the giants of the industry. In the About section of Prime's website, Logan and KSI write a small piece about their beverage. As underdogs, we always cherish the opportunity to show the world what's possible. Now that we're both fighting for the same team, we truly believe the sky's the limit. This perspective aligns with their boxing background and resonates with their admirers. Their collaborative endeavours in selling Prime products capitalise on this narrative. Yet, the dichotomy between portraying themselves as underdogs and reigning as industry titans raises eyebrows. The irony is inescapable as they rake in staggering earnings while positioning themselves as underprivileged strugglers. Belle Delphine's bathwater and the pink sauce fiasco underscore the potential dangers of exploiting parasocial relationships. The former may have been an oddity, but its success underscores how deeply parasocial bonds can influence behaviour. After all, Delphine's bathwater gambit ended up paying off, netting her millions of dollars of profit despite the dubious hygienic nature of her product. This, as well as Pink Sauce, a hazardous product endorsed on TikTok which faced derision for owner Veronica Shaw's inability to understand that food items need to be FDA regulated, sheds light on the regulatory gaps when it comes to influencer-backed goods. These incidents illuminate the potential risks of allowing unregulated endorsements in a space where trust in the influencer can translate into consumer recklessness. Celebrity endorsements often lack ethical considerations. Logan Paul's previous involvement in questionable crypto projects, such as CryptoZoo, is a fantastic example. Paul attempted to build a Pokemon-style NFT collection game in which players are supposed to make money after buying in. Of course, it didn't work, and many investors lost thousands of dollars. The allure of financial gain outweighed ethical scrutiny for Paul here, which is a trend mirrored across the influencer landscape. While tangible products like energy drinks do have an inherent monetary value, unlike CryptoZoo, their endorsement remains fraught with ethical dilemmas, particularly when marketed to vulnerable demographics like adolescents. Influencer marketing's staggering value of $20 billion annually reflects its enduring allure. The opportunity for creators to transform their influence into monetary gain incentivizes pushing products onto their impressionable audiences. The hunger for content, paired with creators' eagerness to monetize, amplifies the cycle of endorsement, often shadowing ethical considerations. A historical glance reveals the evolution of celebrity marketing in regards to products that may have negative effects on audiences. Once synonymous with endorsing tobacco, celebrities were paid big bucks to shill smoking on the silver screen. In a cruel twist of fate, many of these classic celebrities became victims of their own marketing campaign, with lung cancer and heart issues leading to death in only the 5th or 7th decade of their lives. In the modern century, celebrities have instead pivoted to advocate for alcoholic beverages, with players such as Ryan Reynolds advertising aviation gin, George Clooney becoming the face of Casamigos, and The Rock playing both sides to come out on top with both a tequila and energy drink brand of his own. Given alcohol's label as a carcinogenic and its estimation to be the cause of 140,000 deaths annually in the United States alone, this feels remarkably similar to the trajectory held by tobacco in the past. Prime's narrative epitomizes the perils of influencer marketing. While Prime Hydration offers a seemingly innocuous proposition, Prime Energy's hazardous caffeine concentration rouses concerns. Logan Paul and KSI's influence over impressionable minds demands critical assessment. As thousands of children visit emergency rooms due to energy drink-related issues, the brazen marketing of a high-caffeine product to a youthful demographic must be addressed. History furnishes us with examples of celebrity endorsements that have gone awry, causing a shadow on the ethics of product integration. Decades ago, stars unabashedly promoted cigarettes, adding allure to a lethal habit. The parallels between then and now are striking. Celebrities have transitioned from advocating for tobacco to backing energy drinks with potentially perilous caffeine concentrations consumed by adolescents. So, what to do moving forward? Prime's journey embodies the complex interplay of fame, marketing, and ethics. While it has been a conduit for amassing immense wealth, the negligence towards the adverse health effects of Prime Energy warrants introspection. With the power of influence comes a responsibility to safeguard the well-being of the young audiences who look up to these icons. Striking a balance between profits and principles is the next challenge for Logan Paul, KSI, and the world of influencer marketing. See you next time on Lessons in Internet Culture.